listening to the podcast. Subscribe and like below.
What's happening with y'all, man? Welcome back to Let Me Ask You Something today. Talking about college football, man. The college football rankings, they just recently came out. So we definitely got to talk about that. We got my co-host T. What up, T, with you?
Hey, what's up, man? Feel good to talk about some college football. The season is upon us.
Yes, sir. And then, we got John back, man. John, every time we do a college football video, John going to be back with us, man. So what up?
What's going on, man? Happy to be back. And the best time of the year back, man. College football.
Hey, I can't wait. So, man, like I said, we just wanted to talk about the rankings real quickly, man. If you have not seen them, we can go right ahead, jump right into it, and share the screen so the folks can see it, man. So this is the one that they put out. I think it's just the coaches poll, if I ain't mistaken. T, I know you just told me that the AP come out. I'm assuming they're gonna be kind of similar because they usually are. So, as you can see, top 5, it ain't really no surprises to me in the top 5. Keep going down to the 10. I thought LSU might be a little higher because, they got like a lot of hype coming in this year. And they got a lot of nice pieces on there.
They got a lot of guys from Ole Miss came through.
Right. Nice quarterback and all. So just looking at this, man, what jump out to y'all, man?
Well, what surprised me, I was going to say kind of surprised me, but then I took a quick glance at their schedule. Mm-hmm. Notre Dame, bro. Notre Dame at number 3. Especially with them losing Jeremiah Love, that was a major piece to their offense last year. Mm-hmm. But as we discussed before on the pod, that's their schedule. Their schedule is pretty much, I was looking at it, pretty simple. I don't think they play anybody to Miami, November 7th. So other than that, bro, they got pretty much a clean slate to the playoffs. But yeah, that's what I see, probably like a big shocker to me, maybe. Okay. That's kind of high. That's kind of high for them, especially for them not having to play in a conference and all that. I feel like they kind of show them love like that, starting that high. So that's, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to lose no games. So that's playoff bound to me, ask me.
Oh, I ain't look at it either, but I see what you mean.
Yeah.
You feel
like, dog, who on here, bro? Like BYU, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, all right. Hey, whatever then.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just that's a cakewalk that we call it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it definitely is, yeah. Like, they definitely got lucky. All right, cool. Let me go back to it. T, what about you, man? What you think about it? Anything pop out to you?
I feel like I think the top 10 is pretty status quo for the most part. I feel like Ole Miss could have been in that top 10, maybe between like that 7 to 10 range. I think that
right.
They're gonna have a pretty good season, man. I think that with the whole Lane Kiffin saga that went down, I do believe they're gonna use that as motivation. So I'll be interested to see how they play out the year. Their coach was the defensive coordinator, became the interim, so they made him the full-time coach. So he has those guys behind him. And actually, I heard him talking at a SEC Media Day. And he kind of grown on me, man. So that's one thing I'm gonna be looking out for this year, man. Ole Miss, is to see how them boys do. Because Lane did the boys dirty. So
did they quarterback come back? He got granted.
Chambers came back. Exactly. Yeah. Chambers back.
Yeah, he did pretty well in the bowl game when Lane left. So
yeah, dog.
Yeah. He lit it up, man. So I think he definitely gonna be in Heisman contention.
Yeah.
If he do well. You know what I mean? I've never been a fan of Ole Miss, for everything they stand for and all that. But, you know what I'm saying? It'd be cool to see them have a nice season. Let me see what else. Indiana. I mean, are they going to repeat? How much success are they going to have this season? Hey, they got that target on their back now. Like,
yeah, that's kind of hot, too, for them, especially with them losing that quarterback. That was, you're only good as your quarterback going to take you. So they must have something else coming in. I'm not too familiar.
Yeah, they had got Josh Hoover. He transferred from TCU.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he has some game experience, playing in the Big 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
he could throw that thing.
Hoover?
Yeah, Hoover can throw, bro.
Yeah. He nice.
Yeah, I like his arm a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, man. I'm kind of with you on that too, man. It's like, because they lost a lot of players. Obviously, if you're losing your quarterback, then but it just depends if Hoover can come right in and then fill it in. I know they got that one receiver from Michigan State. He transferred over there, like Nick Marsh, I think his name is.
Okay.
So it's kind of like they trying to keep it right rolling. What did I notice about it? I don't know. I ain't really noticed or have too much to say because it's kind of like the same type of status quo every year. It's almost like the same type of teams up there.
Yeah.
You're always gonna have Oregon. You're always gonna have Ohio State. You're always gonna have Notre Dame, LSU, Alabama, Georgia. So it's more so the same teams every year. It just depend on the order that they have them in. But I can say something that did catch my eye is that Alabama kind of where they at. Like Alabama, dog, ever since Saban. Bro, let me see. How since what, 2010 at least? They've been in the top 5 every year? Like, season ranking?
Oh, yeah.
They weighed at 13, dog. Like, that's crazy for an Alabama team if you really think about it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, man, what they gonna do? That's kind of what I want to know. Like, what they gonna do? Who gonna win the quarterback battle? Are they
Yeah,
gonna?
that's the biggest question mark.
See,
right there.
they got Florida State again.
Yeah, hey, hopefully we
September
can get
19th.
lucky. Man.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they got a decent little schedule. So I just got to see how it's gonna play out, man. Then we can go from there.
Another thing I was saying, it's always like with the SEC, because I see we got a lot of teams in the top 25, but it's those teams that's always ranked higher than what they supposed to be. Like sometimes they have like an Auburn in the top 10, top 15, and then next thing you know, by week 5, they ain't even in the top. So I want to see what Texas A&M gonna do. I know they got Marcel Reed. He coming back. It's going to be his second year as a starting quarterback, I believe. He should have the starting job again. Mm-hmm. But I want to see what they do. I want to see if Texas A&M going to take that next step. Last year they got to they did well during the regular season, and they got to the playoffs and laid the egg. But so that's another team that I want to see in this top 15 ranking list. I want to see what they're going to do. I want to see if they're able to take that next step and win those big games that they wasn't able to win last year. Another team, USC. USC ranked kind of high. Mm-hmm. So that lets me know they kind of their potential. They might have someone over there too as well. Mm-hmm. Big Ten football. The Indiana coach did a lot of talking, so they got a lot of eyes on the Big Ten this year. So we definitely USC a team I want to see what they gonna do against those bigger name Oregon and Ohio State type of games.
Yeah, they got to step up this year, man. Lincoln Riley, he said this is the best defense that he's had since he's been at USC. So all right, we're gonna see.
And Lincoln Riley, hopefully he normally does well when he have a good quarterback. So he hasn't really done that much since my boy that played for the Bears.
Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb, yeah. He hasn't really done anything since he left. So hopefully he got him a stud at quarterback coming in.
Yeah, they got what's my boy name? Jaden Maab. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. So he's supposed to be pretty decent. I remember him from last year. So we'll see, man. I'm gonna go back to the state of Texas. Yeah. Texas Tech.
Okay, yeah.
Interesting to see how that situation gonna play out. Obviously, Brandon Sorsby, got his eligibility revoked.
Yeah.
Oh, he was like the biggest transfer player. In the portal. Coming over from Cincinnati, and man, that's gonna be a big void to fill. So the guy that started, I can't recall his name, but he's had like some experience with the program, like in the backup role. So we're gonna see if he can step up to the big time.
Yeah, man, I agree with that. Because they kind of buy their team, so it's like, okay, well, put that money where the mouth.
Next man up, yeah,
exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, if y'all bought it, bro, prove that the money was worth it, dog. That's kind of how I feel about them, like, too. And then I had told T, I had like an overrated and underrated team. Like, it took when I was looking at it. So I don't know if y'all had any. It don't matter if you did. It's cool. But my underrated, I had kind of like 2. And it's crazy that you brought up USC, John, because that was kind of my underrated team. Okay. My first underrateds. Now, Lincoln Riley, dog, he got to get his teams to focus more on defense. Like, it's like if he coached the team, bro, it's almost like they don't care nothing about
Mike D'Antoni.
Yeah.
Literally, bro, he been like that since Oklahoma.
Right.
I really think he'll rather outscore you 45-42 than beat you 13-10.
That's like that Big 12 mentality.
Yeah, bro. Like, I really think that. Like, I think he care about how he win. So, but they got the quarterback coming back. The defense did improve a little bit last year when they hired that new D coordinator. I think he coming back. And so, I think we looked at their schedule the last time we was on here. I can try to see if I can pull it in real quick. I don't think it's super hard. Like, they got Oregon. They don't got Notre Dame no more. So it's like, here it goes.
UCLA.
Fresno, Louisiana.
Yeah, they got
Rutgers.
Yeah, they first September 26th. That's gonna be their test right there.
Now it's gonna get hard for him in October. Like if we looking at October, like dang.
But look at that stretch from after they play Oregon. That's Washington, Penn State, Wisconsin. That's boy.
That's gonna be a real
the SEC right there, boy.
that's a real test. Indiana in there too. Yeah, that's a real test. So if they can make it through that, bro, then they earn that. Like,
and like college football, like it's like when certain teams are good, like at their peak, like college football is just so much better.
Make college football, yeah.
Right, and like USC one of those teams, man. So like, I hope they do well too, man.
My other underrated one was SMU. I like Kevin Jennings. He coming back. It seemed like he been playing quarterback at SMU for
he been there for a minute.
Like no, he been there for like 10 years, dog. So he,
I think he must have been playing early.
Jennings?
Yeah, Kevin Jennings. Yeah, I think he was playing. Been a true freshman.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Rhett Lashley, man, he a great play caller. T, you know that firsthand.
Oh yeah.
He can scheme up anything. They winning consistently ever since he went over there, and they got money over there too. They made the playoffs, so I really think that's an underrated team. They in the ACC, so it ain't like you facing the best competition every week.
Yeah.
They'll be able to roll off easy wins. I can't understand why we can't, but that's a whole nother story. So I like SMU. And then my overrated team, I think, John, maybe you already mentioned them too. My overrated team, Notre Dame, bro, you got to show me something, dog.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing about Notre Dame this time. Like, because think about it, right? Notre Dame, they played 2 top teams last year, right? Who were they? Miami, Texas A&M. Lost both of them games. So...
Right. It's always a big game with them, bro.
See what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? Okay, yeah, they great. They got the great uniform. They got the great history. But last year, bro, when they played 2 hard games, they lost both of them. So all that Notre Dame talk, and then it's like they'll let them just skate into the playoffs. Like
last year they didn't make the playoffs, right? They were hot about that.
And it was an argument for them to make the playoffs, and they didn't beat nobody. Like that ain't
they Notre Dame, bro.
Exactly, dog. Now let that have been. I know I'm being biased, but let that have been a Florida State team or like somebody that they just don't like. They would have killed us for that. But Notre Dame, bro, they skate on everything. Every year, it don't matter, bro.
And they basically trying to like they basically trying to have
that cake and eat it too. I know what you're trying to say.
Right. Like to get into the playoff, like they basically trying to demand a spot in the playoff.
It's cakewalk. Look at the schedule setup. Like it's set up. Besides Miami, I don't think they got. BYU might be a tough one, but other than them two, it's like they getting. I mean, we already discussed how they getting over for not being in the conference. Like them being independent make their situation so much better because they don't really have a threat. They can make their schedule how they want to.
Yeah, man. Like all the way to
what happened to them playing USC? That was a big rivalry. Notre Dame USC.
Yeah, they took that away now because USC's claim since they in the Big Ten is harder or something like that. I believe that's what it was. So, yeah, man. I mean, look, Rice, Michigan State, Purdue, UNC, BYU, Stanford, Navy. Bro, they don't do it. They ain't doing nothing until November the 7th when they play y'all, T. Like,
right. And, bro, and so, so they're guaranteed, if they finish in the top 12, they're guaranteed a spot in the playoffs.
Simple. That's easy.
Under, I guess they revised the agreement, the college football playoff. I remember hearing about that.
Yeah. Whatever, dog. Hey, whatever, man. Whoever they know in that room, whoever they paid, congratulations, Notre Dame. Like, I can't hate you, dog. If they making all the rules for you, I can't hate you. So,
right.
But yeah, man. Did y'all have any teams like that or nah?
Yeah. So I had, let me see, my overrated team. I kind of spoke on both of the teams already, but. So I think Texas Tech, I think them being in the top 10, I think they're kind of overrated. I just started the quarterback position.
Yeah.
So we just have to see, man, how they perform and how he steps up to the plate. Because I feel like, man, that Sorsman situation, man, it's kind of like was like a big overhaul, man, to the season, even before it started. But at least they got it, that everything got sorted out way before the season started. So he isn't have time to come in. So Texas Tech, man, we'll see. So I do feel like they're kind of overrated. And then my underrated team, actually I think we had the same team, bro. USC. I was looking at USC to step up this year. I think they got a good support cast. good quarterback. I think he's gonna have a big season. And like I said, Lincoln Riley said the defense is the best defense he's had since he's been at USC.
You better pray it in.
Hey, so we'll see, man. I was just looking at that schedule, and if they can get past that schedule, man, they're gonna be set up nicely.
Yeah, and they'll be a proven team for sure if they do too.
Yeah, definitely be battle tested.
Yes, sir. John, got anybody?
For my overrated, I'm going with Oklahoma, man.
Okay,
Oklahoma, like another one team we discussed on the pod before. Ever since they came to the SEC, they've not had the success that they normally have. And I remember I caught myself. I almost started arguing with a guy in the comment section on one of the last talk about Oklahoma. I'm like, bro, besides he was talking about Oklahoma, we talking about Oklahoma and Texas. Like these teams that's ranked this high, they haven't really earned their just dues yet. Like to be top 10. You know what I'm saying? I know that they do got their quarterback coming back. He's good. Quarterback.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, we got to see if they can still handle like this competition week in, week out when it comes to the SEC. Because like they run a team they're looking good, and then boom, they hit that wall. You got to, like I was talking about with Texas A&M, you got to, when it's SEC, bro, it's a week in, week out. Every week you can't. It's not. It's rare you're going to come into a game and not be on your A game.
Right.
So like, I'm looking at a stretch. They got Michigan their second game.
Mm-hmm.
Then they got a little cupcake with New Mexico. Then they got Georgia, Texas. So that could determine the season within like the first month and a half of the year. You know what I'm saying? So that's like my overrated team because it's like they haven't really done anything, bro. So like I said, they got a nice quarterback. I like him. I'm not too familiar with any other guys they have, but yeah, bro, they got a schedule. Then in the back end, they got Florida, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Missouri. That's like their last 4 games of the year.
Hey, who hate Oklahoma?
They got Florida, Ole Miss, at Florida too.
Hey, what?
So I feel like that schedule tough, bro. So I hope they coming with it because that coach got to prove himself too. Because you got to win these big games. That's what they brought you in. That's what they used to. The Lincoln Rileys, those kind of coaches, they was winning those games. Right. So yeah, I'm going up for my underrated. I'm going to
go to.
What's that? That Florida? Yeah.
Hey, Oklahoma coming.
No, that schedule, boy, that's a long way from seeing Baylor, TCU every week. Oklahoma State, like,
you feel me?
Right,
Oklahoma State.
Like, no, look at that. That's crazy, bro. All right, my bad. Did you have the?
No, you good. No, my another overrated, bro. I just seen it. Texas, bro. I don't want to Texas. I'm gonna go to them both of my 2 overrated. They gotta prove me wrong, bro. I just like what Texas rating at, and I did Texas too, bro. Come on, man. They keep throwing these guys. Archie Manning, he still haven't proven that he's shown flashes, but he hasn't still just been that consistent like quarterback that we hoped him to be. Like coming out of high school, he had all the hype around on the Manning and all this, but still like he showed 1 good game and then he showed you 2 bad games, and that's been Texas. Period. They haven't won the big games. They get to the playoffs. They mess around to get to the playoffs and lose first. I don't know what they used to, but I know they haven't been winning those big games. And these guys just hyped up. Like Nick was saying, these teams buying their players, and they got all these. That's not gonna work, bro. They just got to show me more, bro. And I'm hoping they do that. I don't really respect it. But for my underrated, I'm gonna go Ole Miss. Because I think they got a lot to prove. I think they playing with a chip on their shoulder. They want to prove that they can play without Lane Kiffin. I like the quarterback. He's an athlete. Has a great arm. Like you saying, he might be one of the top finalists for the Heisman right now. I'm pretty sure he's on the Heisman watch. But yeah, man, I'm going Ole Miss. I think they got a lot of experience. They got a lot of guys coming. A lot of guys left, but in those bowl games in the playoffs, did they make the playoffs last year?
Yeah.
They were playing decent still. I mean, I feel like, and their coach seems like everybody's like he has his team with him. I think everybody believes in him. So I'm gonna go Ole Miss. I think they're gonna make some noise this year.
Right. Yeah, so they almost beat us in the playoff.
That's what I'm saying. That was okay. I knew that it was a good game.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and I want to say one thing about Texas because I know when people watch it, we always get them Texas fans that hop in there and tell you they mind, and that's cool. What we saying is this, though. We get that you making the playoffs. What we saying is you got the most expensive roster on the planet. Like you got the supposedly the best players. You supposedly got the best quarterback. You supposedly the best of all time of everything. What we saying is why you not winning the national championship. You won national championship since 2005, but you got the most. Bro, remember, bro, when they used to do all the recruiting rankings, who used to be like first or second all the time? Texas.
Texas, Alabama.
Now Yeah, now we spending money and you spending the most money. Like, and you got like I said, the offseason, what they've been saying, Texas got the best roster. Okay.
Right.
Y'all picked up Cam Coleman from Auburn. Y'all done picked up these 2 running backs. We don't care no more that you making it to the playoff and winning the championship. If you got all these best players, you spending the most money, you should be winning the championship. Ohio State, when they spent the most money, what they did? Won the championship. So if you, that's all we saying. Yeah, we get that you making the playoff. We got it, dog. We get it. So that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, and their season can be over with by mid-October because they got Ohio State. That's a make or break the season game right there. That's right, second week. Then you got Tennessee, Oklahoma, Florida, Ole Miss. Bro, that's a
little gauntlet for you, dog.
Better put your big boy pads on because this ain't the big. That's what I'll be feeling like. They still got that Big 12. Like I don't know.
Mentality.
Yeah, like bro, it's different over there, bro. It's like you gotta come. You can't because Big 12 they was able to take a weekend off. You got a Colorado coming up, or you got like a Oklahoma State. You was able to, man, we ain't got to play as hard. But it's different. Like it's different in the SEC, bro. It's literally every weekend. Like we were saying, bro, Kentucky will play you hard.
Yeah,
they never had to really worry about those kind of problems. So
sure.
Even the bottom feeders in the SEC, you got to come with it.
Yeah, that's true. All right. The only last thing I guess that I wanted to say, I guess we do got to shout out. Not for too long, but we do got to shout out Ohio State a little bit. I'll show them some respect. Number 1 team coming in, best receiver in the nation.
Right.
Now they team older. Last year they was younger. They lost how many players did they lose that one year? Like 20-something players. So, now they're sophomores as juniors, freshmen was sophomores, added some players. And like I said, man, when you got Jeremiah Smith over there, man. What can you do? The quarterback, Julian Sand, got a year better. So, man, they're going to be right back in the mix like they always are, man. Always got good players, running back, Bo Jackson, he nice.
And they'll tell you, they keep receivers.
Chris Henry Jr., dog.
I forgot.
Like, they just going to, it's just, it don't stop on offense. So, it ain't like they my favorite team or nothing, like I said. But, since they the number 1 team, I thought, well, hey, I'll just, show them some respect real quick. So, that's all I wanted to say about it.
Yeah, but you can't forget Ohio State. The proof pretty much in the pudding with those guys. And right now, them and we can't really just act like it was like that last year because they didn't win the championship. But of course, like you're saying, they got probably the most in the Big Ten. They probably got the biggest chance of going to the national championship because they're more experienced. Like we haven't even talked about Oregon for real because we probably don't know. You know what I'm saying? We probably don't know what they have, but Ohio State team that we know that's going to be loaded every year. And then, like you said, Jeremiah Smith, bro, when you got that guy, your chances of winning is just, even with him playing receiver. Man, Ryan Day definitely got a good thing going on over there, though.
Yeah. What you was going to say, T? I thought you was going to say something.
Nah, I just said Jeremiah Smith's the man-child.
Yeah, for real. Mm-hmm. All right, man. Well, that was pretty good, man. We already at 25. We always get it jumped to be going so fast. Like
they get to talk together.
Fast.
Yeah, I'm good on it. Unless y'all got something to say, man, we can wrap it up.
I'm good, man. So
definitely, man. It seems like the season's still so far away.
That's what I'm like. Still got 2 weeks, like 13 days, bro.
2 whole weeks.
Yeah, I checked it, man. On 29th, we kicking off, bro. We got games at 12. I think it's NC State and Virginia at 12. No. It's North Carolina, TCU at 12. Then at like 2:30 is NC State, Virginia. Then they got we play Florida State. We play New Mexico State on like at 7:30. It's like 4 other games. So man,
you gotta wait all the way to September 5th.
It could be Navy versus Air Force.
We locked in,
bro. So I don't care what it was.
I'm ready for it. They had the little MEAC versus SWAC games.
Bro, I don't care who it was. So. Yeah, so cool, man. All right, man. Well, hopefully y'all as excited as we are. Like and subscribe. Say what you want to about your team ratings, whatever, man. So other than that, man, I'll holler at y'all, dog.
All right. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.